In this video we're going to show you how to configure the database input and output connectors. Now while the video is based on the MySQL database, the same basic principles apply to all of the databases. So it's the same for Oracle, Postgres, etc. Okay, so we'll start with the input connector. So it's really quite simple. I've got a database over configured on my CloudBees account. It's a Weave Customers database. You can see the configuration of it here. And what I want to do is synchronize data from that database. Now I've got the database pre-set up here just to save time, but you can add additional databases and you can modify the configurations for them. If you look at that there, you'll notice that that's the same as my Weave database over on CloudBees. Okay, so what I need to do within Weave at Cloud is simply, first of all, select the actual server that I want to use, specify the database name, so it's Weave Customers, and if I look at that database, I've got a table there called Customers on that, and this is the table I want to synchronize. So I get the name, put the table name in. Now I need to specify a set of columns. Okay, so these are the fields in the table, in the customers table that I need to get. The easiest way I find, or one way anyway, is to actually get that from the table info itself, or so get it from the actual creation script, or get it from your database client. And I've already cut and paste that over to an editor here, and just made it I can paste it in. Okay, once you paste them in there, then you can add the data filters. Now there's a detailed video on adding data filters there, but in general across the database connectors, if you don't specify any filters, it will basically synchronize all of the rows in that database or in that table, and if there are changes to any of the rows, then it'll synchronize the change as well, so you'll get change data. So that's the input connector done. If you want more details on the actual data filters, input data filters, look at that video there. Then on the output connector is configured in more or less the same way. You just again select the actual server name, put in the database name, table name, get the column names, field names, use those fields. Now the one little subtle difference on the output is these checkboxes here, that you can basically specify information about the field. So is it creatable, is it nullable, is it nillable, or is it updatable? Okay, and these are important in terms of how Weave inserts data into the target database. Okay, another thing of interest, so you'll notice here, so just to map those, we can use this recommended mappings here. So it basically identifies the ones that match up, so we can map them all immediately. And then on the add update, so basically the output data filters, that is the output data filters. There's a detailed video on that again here, but in general, you just, if I want to add, if I always want to insert data, you just click leave the default there, always add. If I only want to add if new, you check that. If I want to do an upsert, check both of these. Read that for instructions. Look at that video there for a more detailed description of output filters. And that's pretty much it.